I'll be calling you a radical. This is an important fucking video. Like I said, all of my videos are important. Radioactive. You can't hang. Of course you can't fucking hang with me. Fucking living on a fucking prayer. So, this is a big day to break the Wattis curse. The catch. This is important. The NCA. I'm going to go up on the NCA and then I'll talk about uniforms. I'll talk about slave-made merchandising. I'll talk about fucking the whole fucking dynamic of the slave fucking league called college fucking NCA. The NCA fucking some of the most evil human beings. They're slave owners. That's all. The NCA are fucking slave owners. Get over it. Get over your political correctness and come out of fuck. Every day I wake up. Every day I wake up. It's getting crazier and crazier. I believe that I'm living in some kind of sci-fi movie. I mean, where's Rod Sterling? I mean, I've got to be living in. Who's Wakata Iki? Oh, you can't say that. Now, get this. And I'm going to go off on this on fucking the state of Utah, but this is the whole country. The Weber State, of course, athletic department, corrupt as fucking hell post this game. I was in Seattle at this game. The next game they had Florida fucking beat. I sat with President Thompson when he fired at Bagelin. I'm like, you're out of your mind firing him. What the fuck are you doing? Ever since that day, that fucking moment, corruption from hell. You know, it's the same time that Bush stole the election. I felt like I'd been gut shot. I mean, when Fox News, I mean, and their useful idiots could steal a United States, Bush did not fucking win. I knew it. I mean, I'm like, remember the Florida fucking recount? That Gordon, that guy'd come out of the window like the Wizard of Oz? I knew it was over. I'm like, what the fuck? It has to end at some point. This has been 20 fucking years of this nightmare. So you cannot make this up. Now stay with me. Radioactive. Now this is important as hell because, you know, I do my videos at the D Event Center, blah, blah, the whole thing, the whole nuclear thesis. Today we play, Weber State plays, Weber. The Utah State taxpayer funded. Utah State taxpayer funded. State University of Utah. State taxpayer funded. Kennesaw State from Georgia, so I'm calling it the Vogel Bell 'em out fucking nuclear bowl. As we started the season, San Onofre, we had the Diablo Canyon, Cal Poly. But this isn't, I mean, so the NCAA shut me down on my doing college radio. Belushi shut me down. Now think about this. So, yeah, last night, you could play back the tape, Your Honor. I told everybody, all the players, whatever. I said, Utah's going to get their fucking asses kicked. They haven't played anybody all year. And that fucking whole program, what that's involved with the University of Utah, makes me want to fucking throw up. None of those players are from Utah. Do you know that? I mean, maybe a couple, well, pretty well zero. Weber State has lots of players from Utah. And I support, used to be corrupt. The athletic department of Weber State has it's flipped over because of Jay Hill. Randy Ray's the X's and O's guy, so, you know, the hard hat crew, you know. So we go in America from Wesley Unseld, 1978, playing, we play one-speed supersonic. And if you can't hang with these, I don't really give a fuck. Fucking run along, Johnny, into your fucking penny-painted fairy tale. I don't really care, as I live to tell. These videos probably, our small group, our army, thank you, everyone has supported this public broadcast, the new PBS. Without your donations, this could not exist. Hijacked it all. They took it all. We go from hard hats to crowns. Literally, from hard hats to fucking crowns. So, what university you go to now, Kevin? That's the university I go to. So, we go from hard hats to crowns. Now, stay with me. This is incredible. So, Bill Riley does a play-by-play for soccer, but he's horrible. Oh, it's a first down! Oh, sorry, not. Oh, he caught it! No, sorry, he didn't. Oh, it's another! No, not sorry. I mean, him and... Oh, God, and then you got Scott. Oh, God, he's a fucking disturbed freak. Scott Mitchell was horrible. I mean, one of the worst draft picks in anything in the NFL. He was horrible. You know, McBride was horrible. I mean, the only guy that really stood the time out that fucking team was Steve Smith, who I know. By the way, I remember I shook Steve Smith's behind one day. Oh, he's about my size. Let me tell you a quick story, and then we'll go on about fucking the Slave League NCAA. Steve Young, they took a chance. Excuse me, what a player that fucker was. We have a new Steve Young on the field at Weber State. His name's Josh Davis. But Steve Young was from Utah. This kid is. So, I'll tell you a great story about him. But first, to the Slave League, about Steve Smith. Steve Smith, when he went to the NFL, became the king, royal. Oh, what a beast. Oh, my God, what a beast. When he finally got it, he was a kick returner. Played for Carolina. First kick he got in, he fumbled. Same game, he got in again. He fumbled again. Now, wouldn't the coach give up on him? This is the coach that believed in him. You fumbled twice in the NFL, your first kick, goodbye. That's probably it. NFL career over. He stayed with him. Third kick he returned. Touchdown. The rest is fucking, he's a legend. I mean, I shook his hand. He was in a suit. Fuck, I don't know. I'm sure he had that suit. So last night before the Utah game, which I hate that program, Whittingham's so fucking overrated. Defensive coach? Oh yeah, defensive player. Dynamic, fucking creative coach? Oh fuck no, he's terrible. I knew they'd get killed. I mean, that game, because they played at the promo, Bill O'Reilly and these guys before, who does University of Utah radio, fuck, what's, you know, it's all Lear fucking things, hoard out. I swear to God on my father and Annika's grave, they played Radioactive. I videoed it. I have it playing because I heard it turn it on. But, you know, we'll get copy striked, right? I mean, that's the whole thing about activism and rallies that people don't understand. Because activism's become a fuck. I mean, you think about it. They played Radioactive. You know those guys are from Utah? They're from Happy Valley. They're from Happy Valley. We broke that curse down there. One guy broke it. One broke it. Derek Hardy, he'll be a superstar in the NBA. He broke it. I support the student athletes. I'm all about, think about this, and stay with me. Think about a business model. You own a business. You own a business. Your employees make zero. Even in the antebellum South, the plantation owners had to feed them and keep them healthy because they were commodity, because they could sell them. Don't sell these guys. Year-over-year contract, get hurt. What's the odds of getting hurt and being a college athlete playing 4 years? About 100%. Fuck you, we used you up by. They get zero. Get the brains bashed in. Trayvon Smith, who I dedicated the season to. Again, Steve Smith, and where's Steve Smith on this? Where's Scott Mitchell on this? Where's these guys on this? Because Majerus was, no, excuse me, Rick Majerus. There was another dickhead, a prick. I know Dick. I'm related to Dick Hunsaker. You know, coach with a Dick's. Fuck. What a coach. He got fucked by Weaver. What a coach. What a fucking athlete. You know, small like me. Ah, what a beast. Love that guy. Rick Majerus was fucking crazy. Meaner than fuck. Well, he knew how to win. Of course, I remember when Ruben Remhart and those guys kicked his ass. Weaver beat him fucking badly. I remember that game on that in Weaver. You think about the whole fucking business model. So, Jaron Smith paid for the old Utah University. Weaver brought him up there for 1 year. Yeah, I rode on the plane with him when they, you know, me and him visited a long time. He's a great old dude. He's funny. He's a nice guy, but terrible fucking coach. He coached Smith, young Smith. Ran him. This kid was an athlete. I mean, athlete. Unbelievable athlete. I remember being at those games. They just pounded the fuck out of him. Fuck, his brain was gone by the time he left Weber State. 26 years old, has a heart attack and a stroke. Don't you think there'd be a safety net? Don't you think the NCAA slave owners and their white slaves, their brown slaves? We have a Rodriguez kid who's going to play in the NFL. The Vigil boys are from here. You do know they both start now. They want to play. We wouldn't even look at it, but that was before Jay Hill came to town. It's so corrupt. That's not my words. Fucking Jay Hill's fucking words. This team won 2 home games. Jay Hill, what he's done. Oh my God. What if well, he has a business psychology degree. I mean, he's the shit. So is Randy Ray, X's and O's. I mean, he's the hard hat guy. You know, so they can try to go get their crowns. King James. Jaron Smith, hard hat, he's all fucked up. So he becomes distraught. He becomes fucked up. He becomes homeless. Has warrants. DUI's type warrant. Not violence offender. None of that shit. He picked up at the homeless shelter on some old warrants. This is the abuse. This is how Utah treats their fucking vulnerable. They're down and out. After they fucking use them up, throw them away like fucking toilet paper. That's what they are to them. If you don't like it, I don't give a fuck. You can't handle the truth. We live in the twilight. You seen the fucking debt lately? You live in you seen the air quality fucking lately? Seen the open 7,000 prescriptions a fucking day here in fucking Fairytale, Utah, and fucking Romney, our senator from Massachusetts, from Michigan, from northern Mexico, says no vaping. Look at our fucking air. But breathe up that, kiddies. Get in the emergency room. Fuck, don't vape, though, little guys. Fuck you, you self-righteous pig. They bash his brains in. They throw him in a jail cell this summer. He has another heart attack and stroke in the jail and dies. Dead. 32. Weber State. Fuck, you see his name on the ring up there? All-time leading rusher. We love these. I know lots of these young guys. What a culture. What a generation we have. They're fantastic. The generation out there, which I call the post-generation, is very young. They're fantastic. They're ahead of their time. They're dynamic. They're creative. They're fucking beautiful. I love my children. I love your children. I love the youth of America. I love all fucking people. You know, I'm angry and mad because look what they did to my place. Look what they did to my place. This is my house! Weber State University. Our house! We, the taxpayer of Utah. So they shut me down. So they can't do that. I said, what the fuck you mean? The slave owners. They're slave owners. The NCAA. You ever been to the NCAA in Indiana? Go into their building? Look at the furniture in there. They go in there, they fucking have this big deck, and it looks like they've got it decorated like a palace. You know, the couch in there, I think they paid $30,000 for it. I'm not kidding. Think about this business model. So who pays the coaches? Whittingham makes $2.5. Every single, all 50 for 50 states, the highest paid guy in the state, except, yeah, even Alaska, are coaches. The state taxpayer, state pays all these coaches. Now, that's different at BYU. You know who? BYU. That's different there. Private institution. The Mormon, you pay your tithing, pays for that. But these private institutions, there's been lots of studies going to do that are so-called Harvard, Stanford. There's been lots of things that they've drawn so much federal grant. They call themselves private that you, the taxpayer, are funding them at the federal level. Highest paid guys in the states are coaches. Sports merchandising. It's my favorite. This is the last one from the bookstore given to me to do the games with the blessings. Now remember, who was the original guy who ran the bookstore at Weber State? That'd be Jay Murray at Marriott Hotel. So Damien wore one. I know Damien. I love Damien. I support him. You don't support me. Where's the tag? There it is. No. On buses, on bill, $169. They were selling 100 of them a day. They didn't do anything for him when he was there. Basketball's different than football. Very different. Football. Basketball's very different than football as far as the skull. I mean, yeah, it's physical sport, but you're not going to get your fucking skull crushed, and there's lots of opportunities for the small group of players. I mean, what we're talking, 12, 13 scholarships. Weber has it set in stone because of the Vaglin, you know, and the thing that was going on with Ruben and those guys. Herald of the Arsenal show. You know, by the way, there's lots of rumors they point shaved the next year, him and Gill, because after they fired Vaglin, they were pissed and they hated Cravens. You know, Jeremy Boyette, boy, he signed him on to recruit. So, but Randy Ray's an X and O's guy. He's this guy. Dick Motta coached at Weber. That's who coached this team. Jack Sigma. Yeah, I don't give a fuck who watches, whatever. You run away from me. It's a slave league. So the state taxpayer pays things. Who builds the stadiums? Even at the NFL's a non-profit. What did Godell, that fucking whack-out piece of shit, 20, 40 million a year he makes, non-profits. It's like activism. Activism has become a cliche. It's my alter ego. It's my abstract fucking being. You know, it's become an abstract alter ego fucking place for people. You know, we use a YouTube camera, call myself, we spin, we documentary. Out in the street, that's where we meet. You know, you make a sign, be the sign. You know, no, I'm not that. That's why they're afraid of me. You know? So the NCAA is nothing but a fucking slave league, especially at the football level. Big time. They give these guys nothing. Zero. So your employees, pay them, even in the Annabelle stuff, they had to feed them. They don't feed them. Oh, here, we'll give you you ever been to the fucking student union at Weber State University or at the University of Utah and see the food court? Oh, it'll kill you dead. I mean, that's what they have to eat. Fuck, no wonder they lost. Eating that shit. Would you think an athletic program would say, hey, okay, let's develop a food program for our athlete? I mean, keep them strong. Have a juice bar in there. Have real strong, good, you know, have a dietitian working. Wouldn't you think that? The university? No. I mean, it's the shittiest food in the world. Again, the abuse of the student athlete. And being a student athlete is no fucking joke. Well, around here. Well, now, University of Utah's corrupt as fuck. Those kids don't go to school. They don't do shit. They don't graduate. Weber's different now because, well, because guys like me. Because guys like Jay Hill rolled into fucking town. Because guys like Randy Ray. You know, the athletic department, corrupt as fuck, it's turned its fucking boat around. Who's the fucking problem here? The Board of Regents. You, this taxpayer, that this belongs to you. Any single... You can't do it. Why can't I do the broadcast? I'm a Utah State taxpayer. I fucking tied with Weber State for my whole fucking life. Of course I can. I says, well, I'll just buy a fucking ticket, go to the game. Fuck you. Who are you? You know, don't want my fucking YouTube site taken down because they'll copyright it and they'll sue me and go after it. And this is important because I got sued before. Where's your other fucking shirts, Kev? You want to use those other ones? Yeah, it's important. He played at Weber on the basketball team. Made in the USA. That's the shirt I had on up there in old Seattle. Sending off for football. It's a slave league. It's 100% slave league. The taxpayer pays the fucking stadium, pays the coaches, pays the facility, or they get donations from the fucking, you know, public at large, some philanthropists, you know, the Wattis curse, fucking the nuclear fucking, the Brownie fucking kill you, fucking war profiteers, the Koch brothers, whatever. They buy them, fucking own these fucking universities, and the taxpayer, think about this business model. You own a business as a business owner. You pay your employees 0.0. Oh, they're hard workers. They're fucking going to be kings. This is real important. My props. Yeah, that's football at the University of Mexico. Football in Mexico City? What? Goya, 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 Dolly, Dolly, Goya, Dolly, Picasso, Goya, Goya, Dolly, Picasso, Goya, Dolly, Antonio, Blanch. So you remember when the young students got hauled off the bus and murdered, protesting the fucking Chinese fucking oligarchy, fucking Abiy, fucking the Chrysanthemum Empire, Antonio Yokodar, what's he talking about? Remember that? They drug them off the bus and they murdered them all. Shut these young college students in their fucking heads and mass murdered them. Standing up for the environment. This is people that watch my videos. That's his sister sent this to me. This was his. Which, by the way, his father had given to him. I said, you sure? No, I want you to have it, Kevin. It's important. These kind of people that support my activism. Here's what I say. This is the university I go to now. It's all good in the hood. The state, they pay these guys nothing. There's no support. group, nothing for. Oh, you can advertise and sell yourself, which that's total bullshit. Which also celebrity athlete, one, you're the fucking quarterback, you can sell your jersey. What about the fucking lineman who's blowing the hole open for the fucking running back? You know, a lot of those guys are from fucking, they're islanders, from the Marshallese. They'll do a piece on that. Pop, pop, pop. The LA Times will do a piece on that 70 years after the fact. You know, the radioactive. They're from Utah. So my niece, who's, by the way, this is so outrageous because my little nephew's in primary children's right now, fucking clinging to life. He's got neuroblastoma. He's 3. That hospital, the Huntsman Cancer Institute, is on the campus of the University of Utah. Now I want you to think about that. It's on the campus here. He's fighting for his life. He's clinging to fucking life right now. Fighting. She, years ago, her friends knew one of the radioactive guys. This is the height of the Fukushima activists. The only concert they played at Weber State since, you know, Stevie Nicks in there. You see my gypsy. Damn you a fucking fake love. Damn you a fucking lie. Never break the chain. Boom, 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 boom. Radioactive. Load us up on the prison bus is the line from that. They paint us red. University of Utah. Load us on the prison bus. Listen to the fucking lyrics. They're from Utah. They know all about downwinders. They know all about fucking the nuclear thesis. They know all about it. I talk him into it. She's fucking hanging around with him. She knows, hey, you know, my uncle's Kevin Blanch, the anti-nuclear, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we've seen his videos. We saw the one he did on Radioactive. We love that dude. He's playing at Weber State. He wants you to drop a Fukushima banner. Yeah. They made the banner. Or some other young activists made the banner at Weber State. Oh, they dropped the banner. Publicists went psycho at the D. They did it, from what I hear. I mean, I was in there in fucking obstructed view, blah, blah, blah. Fuck, it's a long story. I was doing the interview with fucking Ratchet. Oh, God, it's a long story. But it's like when I talked, had a wife and kid in Ogden, Utah, Jack. Went out for a fucking ride. And I decided to come back with her. I mean, I got a girl pregnant when I was young, and I got it up. You know, I didn't walk away. I was fucking 19 years old, radioactive, little young. I raised her. I raised my 4 girls. I raised my 4 girls. You know, 19 years old, getting girls pregnant. Fuck, whose fault was it? Theirs? No, mine. You know, it's a fucking heathen. You know, wild. I mean, these sexy, beautiful girls in 1978. You see what the fuck? You know. I'm only human. I got it up and raised them. We went. Me and the girls. Madison Square Garden, I went to Springsteen's people because the people from New York, blah, blah, know him, blah, blah, blah. Sure shit. And Kevin Blanch is white and red on the fucking front row. We're obstructed in the back. Those are good seats in the garden, by the way, when you sit behind the stage. And they're fucking $13 beers. I told the girls, I'll get you tickets. You know, and some activists got me tickets. An activist got me some tickets from Springsteen up there. And we went. I said, you girls buy beer. You're getting the worst end of the fucking deal. You're 13 fucking, I love the garden, by the way, smelling. Lost my one necklace in there. Max smelling room. Every date around the ring. I think the 10th, my birthday, is Marilyn Monroe. All the cultural events, what a gem that building is. Like the old Salt Palace was. There's the sign. Fukushima. And Kevin Blanch is red and white on the front fucking row. You see that, anyone? Because if a tree falls in the forest and you don't record it, that's why I tell activists, so how they focus on the activism? Copyright strikes. Because you have to use your YouTube camera. Music plays. This is a great story. When I was in Europe for the time, that piece of shit, dog shit, Sony Records, whatever, tried to fucking copyright my whole YouTube channel. for using the term, they'll be calling you a radical. This is fuck you. You don't have the copyright. It's impossible. You can't copyright. But if you're connected to the Queen's oligarchy, fucking ass MJ, fucking as a Prince dies. My little vehicle, by the way, I've named Prince. Long live Prince. That little black fucking vehicle because it's a 99. We're gonna party like it's 99 anti-Neo Yoko. So I took them on myself. I ain't got money for a lawyer. Fucking, you know, my lawyer quit me. All my lawyers quit me around here because I'm too hot to handle. That's their words. Blackballed, literally. So I've used references. I'm like, oh, you're going to fucking copyright Jesus, Christ himself. You're going to copyright this preacher. You're going to copyright this artist. You know how many times that fucking has been used? They'll be calling you a radical. You think I can? Fuck, that's as old as fucking mankind. You know, the great radical of all time, Jesus Christ. You know, you think he stood up against the radioactive? Get on the prison bus. Radioactive, they paint us fucking red. And when do you get your fucking ass? And they could have lost by 40. They got destroyed. And by the way, Oregon gets into one of the bigger bowls, they'll get destroyed. The Pac-12 is that fucking bad. So what's the answer, Kevin? I want health care for life for all NCAA athletes. For life. How's the NCAA not get back? It's just all take. What a business model. Slavery. It's fucking slavery. Radioactive. This is Bill O'Reilly's terrible. These sports. I mean, think about. I mean, I gotta listen. I knew him good, really good. I was friends with him. I drank with him. Hot Rod Hunley. You know, and again, Mata coached this team. Mata coached at Weaver. Phil Johnson coached at fucking Weaver. Jerry Sloan was a horrible drunk. A horrible fucking big mouth asshole. And go talk to anybody. He used to sit at the fucking Green Street after the games and nobody would go near me. Just a horrible pass out on the bar drunk. Fuck, why the fuck? And Larry Miller, what a piece of shit. The Miller family are horrific people. Horrible. One's dead on Oxycontin. I mean, corrupt. I mean, that fuck. You don't even know. Fuck, Cardi. Radioactive. Put us on the prison bus. You pay your fucking employees nothing. As soon as you're done with it, you don't even sell them. Bye. Fuck you. Get a degree. You know what percentage of college football players graduate? Fuck, it's so fucking low. Brains bashed in, health problems. They sell them the fairy tale because you could be the next King James. Again, we go from hard hats. You know, Weber is very different. Randy Ray's an ex-Sanoga, and played for him for 4 fucking years. No wonder they're so great in Europe. 13 players playing in Europe. You know, so I support the student athlete. You know, I'm gonna stand up. Taxpayer, build your stadiums, build your fucking page. The taxpayer pays your coaches, pays for your facility, pays for your equipment, pays for all the trips, and then the NCAA just goes whoop, 100%. No out-of-pocket costs, none, zero. They don't recruit, they don't do nothing, they don't do anything. And you think the money that ticket says no, it goes to the NCAA. No wonder these fucking programs all bleed money. And you, the taxpayer, get your slave made good. Let's have a blackout, red out, white. They change fucking jerseys every Nike again, Oregon. University of Oregon, Steve Prefontaine on chemo. I was a distance runner when Prefontaine was doing his kid. You know, Baca, the 2020, I used to go against Ice-Stone. He and I used to go against each other. But when he's the Olympics coach, I mean, I said, what about Ricardo Hickey? All NCAA players, hello, you're 19 years old, you're 20. She's 19. How about Ricardo Hickey? Haven't been hurt from 90-something days. Nobody's supposed to speak her words. She's the greatest athlete fucking on earth right now. The poster child for 2020 games. She's the new Mark Spitz. Melinda, she's dying of cancer. She has leukemia. Ethiopia from Fukushima. Go fucking team. Where's your fucking crown? Where's your fucking crown? Where's your fucking crown, Putin? Tsar Putin? Get your Tsar Putin fucking wannabe Donald fucking Trump fucking crown. They honest to God. I'll put it up, see if they copyright and take it down. I got a little clip of it. And then they sell out the fucking Imagine Draft because they're handlers, they're owners. It's like, you'll see my gypsy. I'm going back to the remember all the idealistic, these dreams, all these people standing up the nuclear, including, last one was Petty, and I went off on him, he died a few days later. Lastly, this is how it ends for all those fuckers. They think they're going to still be promoted, fucking Eddie Money. Take me home tonight. I don't want to let you. Look up the fucking greatest comeback in football history. That's in Reno. That video's filmed in Reno. Fucking just like Ronnie sang at the University of Nevada. The greatest comeback in NCAA football history. Oh, Weber State was head by what? 35-40? Ask Joel. I sit with Joe. He's the trainer. He's a gym. Radioactive. Radioactive. Nevada. Wolf pack. Wolf spirit. They all sold out. They're all sold out fucking horse. Sold out fucking to the fucking end. How does it end? That's how it ends. You know, with cancer. I want to go back and do it all. No. Where's your fucking crowns? All you celebrities, all you fucking athletes. Look at the people that can make it in the NFL. Look, I did it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, billionaire basketball, billionaire baseball, it's fucking gross. 1 in a million. Live the fairy tale. Live the fucking dream. Break the wildest curse today. Go fucking team. It's a slave league. 100% slave league. Just like this is the military. Same fucking thing. Same thing. This is one of the highest ranking officers of female roster on the USS Rate. Again, that's the people that watch my videos. Your daughter gave me that. Kevin, I want you to have it. She got it ammo to keep it. I try to make a sequel out of me. Stay in this fairy tale. I'm so glad that you got the fucking ass kicked. This is, I mean, Downwinders in Utah, Primary Children's Hospitals right there. University of Cancer Institute is the entire campus. I mean, it's all cancer. You know, people sitting in there fighting for their lives, listening to that game. I remember being in the LDSE State Bone Marrow Transplant Center, fucking clinging to life, and people watching the University of Utah game because it's right there. It's right there on the hill, the radioactive hill. Think about the people who were sitting in shop. Kids love fucking sports. Look what they do. And you got kids and primary children, including my own fucking nephew, clinging to fucking life, fighting for his life, and they're sitting there wanting to listen to the game, want to like it because they love sport. And you play radioactive? Karma's a motherfucker, is all I gotta say. Stay tuned. Get on the prison bus. It painted you all fucking red.